Hey guys, what's going on? Gonna go over this week's Bullseye trades from Jeff Bishop. So I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and check out my full review. This is it here. I'll leave a link so you can go, and you can also sign up for one of the best deals I've seen for a long time. If you come to this article and you click on one of these links, it'll take you to the actual checkout page. Raging Bull's been really awesome and given me a link which probably will expire soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but it actually gives you the whole year of Bullseye trades for just $99 a year. And so this is pretty much really like very difficult to get anywhere else if you can find it anywhere else at all. So I really encourage you to sign up through my affiliate link for Bullseye Trades. It's $99 a year. And if you look through the article that I'm linking in the description here, you'll see why I'm such a huge advocate of this service. I also did a review with Jeff about the service and how he finds these trades. That's pretty interesting to watch if you want to listen and watch that. But the main thing is, like most services lack, is a good solid track record that somebody has gone through and documented. In this case, it's me. I've gone through the whole of the trades of 2022, and it's December at the moment. So basically, the entire year is documented here with exact contracts, exact stuff. I even put in a bunch of videos here. I stopped doing it a while ago. Videos like the one that you're watching now have also been included. To go through and I do an analysis, just kind of like what I'm doing now. But I stopped uploading them because this was just getting silly with all these videos. So now I just put in the entries, and you can see the last few have been absolutely huge winners, and when the losses do occur, it's not too hard to keep them to about 50% less. So last week was DXCM. I feel like I just did the video on this because I was kind of late to doing it last time, so it was only a few days ago I wrote up and did a video on DXCM. This week was Shop, so I'll show you the alert from Bullseye. Came out on Monday morning, comes out around pre-market, sometimes just near the market open. This is what you can expect to get from Jeff. You get the name of the actual ticker, so in this case it's Shop. He often does a little bit of a blurb about how the week before went. So this one was DXCM, it was 100%. I think I made something around 100%, as did many people in the Facebook community, which was awesome. And so Jeff is particularly qualified for this stuff in this really bad market. He's really been calling the relative strength, which is pretty cool. And so here he's saying, like, after 20 plus years, I've seen the tendency of traders to get overly aggressive when they're on a winning streak. And that's something I want to emphasize too. I know a lot of people in the Facebook group and people that subscribe to this YouTube channel are starting to get on board with this, and they're starting to buy Bullseye trades and enter these trades, and we are starting to get very confident. So bear that in mind when you're entering, that statistically it could easily be that we're starting to maybe get out of this winning streak. And then the next few trades could be bad, and you don't want to have leveraged up to 10 times your position size and wipe out all the wins with the next couple of losing trades. So just because the service is high probability doesn't mean that you can just suddenly start full portfolio into these things. So let's have a look at what the trade was. I actually missed it this week. I've been really good at getting into these, but I waited just a little too long. I was bargain hunting just a little bit too much this week and ended up missing out on the trade, which is going to happen. Unfortunately, it was another good winner, and I know a lot of people in the Facebook group were reporting that they made some wins on this. So here's some of the due diligence they put out. He says this is a recent oversold earnings winner that is consolidated nicely on the price charts and also has good potential for more good news into Christmas as online sales continue to dominate the way consumers make purchases. If I'm wrong, I'll close this out if Shop looks like it will close under 35, which is both the recent support and also the lower end of the Keltners, which is what he uses. If you don't watch it, you should definitely try and tune into this 11 a.m. Eastern time session. He does it lasts about an hour, and he goes through more details about how he's found this trade, what he's thinking about the markets. Really, really valuable part of the service. And they're all recorded in the archive as well, so you can go in and listen to them an hour or two after they're done, right? So you can make that decision whether you want to actually enter this trade. And I think that's important, that people don't just see these as alerts. There are trade ideas with his own due diligence that you can then look and say, okay, I agree, maybe I'll play it like this or whatever. The people that do that are the ones that tend to make money with these services, or any alert services in general. So it's something I do, and it's something everybody I know that's successful with alert services do, is they use this as like a fast track to find trades that somebody with more experience like Jeff can actually provide. So here are the details for this week's trade. It was Shop, December 30th, so it was like 2 weeks out. on these calls, $38 calls, and the suggested price is around $250, and that's something I see some people do is they think, okay, it's close to $250, I'll buy. But sometimes you want to just watch the price and see if it comes down a bit more. Often it does. In this case, it didn't particularly, and it caused me to miss the trade. So I don't play these anywhere near optimally. I do the best I can, but sometimes I'll miss out on them because I'm bargain hunting too much, and that's what happened this week. So let's have a quick look at the market. So this week's market was pretty miserable. This is SPY from Monday on the left here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we had a really nice spike on Tuesday in the markets and then just downhill ever since. So if we go over to shop, I think we followed a very similar pattern with shop. Here we go. Shop didn't suffer quite as much towards the end of the week. It still went down. But the people that were buying shop on Monday, so here this is the 12th, which is, let me show you this again. This email was sent out on the morning of the 12th, like right here, around about market open. So let's just look at the contract. So basically he was going long, so it was a call. The price target was 44, the stop was below 35, so looking for 44. We didn't quite make it, so 44 was right here. However, people that are familiar with Bullseye and just trading in general, if you get a move like this overnight from here to here with option contracts, you're taking your profits. I mean, I'd be surprised if very many people didn't exit open or close to open around here somewhere. So in the 42 sort of range. Sometimes these will blow through the price targets, but generally if you're seeing 50 to 100% gain overnight or even in a day or two on these, you probably want to be taking your profits. I know a lot of people did that. So I was almost buying in around here, and I thought I would just give it a little bit more time on the Monday. I thought maybe we'd see a bit more of a sell-off, maybe back down to, let me zoom in. I was hoping that when we started to dip here, we would see returns to these lows. So my plan was to buy just before the close, somewhere in this region with the options. And unfortunately, we saw a bit of a move up. I got a little distracted, was doing something else, figured I might buy in at the open, and unfortunately, we did what often happens with Bullseye trades, or fairly regularly. We had a massive gap up, and the contracts went up pretty spectacularly. Let me show you the options contracts. So December 30th, $38 calls. Go to the December 30th, $38 calls, which are here. Just send those to the thing. So $38 calls, just make sure that is the $38 calls. Yeah, $38 calls. So these are volatile, and it's the thing with Bullseye trades is you do have to realize how volatile these things are. So this was the Monday, right, the 12th. So you can see people were getting in around 250, 260, anywhere in this sort of region. And then look at these things, they doubled all the way up to here overnight. But now they're back down, they're actually negative. So I'm hoping the vast majority of people sold. I know a lot of people did on this first move, because definitely don't get greedy, right? If you're up 50, 100%, boom, that's it, that's all you need. And then you're done. So pretty awesome week. Let's have a look at some of the comments I like to show. Sometimes I show the Facebook comments in these videos, and sometimes I just go into the Raging Bull dashboard like this and see what we can find. It's worth pointing out that this moved because of the market, right? So like there was no huge catalyst as far as I can tell. But sometimes reading the comments you can see like what else is going on. Let me see. Just go down. So here's the comments. So let's see. So some people double dip. Doesn't always go so well. So you get some information from Jeff, which can be useful. Sometimes there's some insights. David got in yesterday at 255, sold half at 510, held the other half and watched it drop. So in this case, like if this was me, what I'd probably be doing is taking half at least and then holding the other half to break even at worst. So hopefully that's what David did or something like that. Thanks for the win again, Jeff. Second in a row for me after DXCM, 250 out at 520, 110% win. We'll invest the money worth in unlimited. So people are buying Bullseye unlimited with the profits, which is kind of funny. It's worth pointing out that even if you only use a couple of contracts, these wins are typically in the hundreds to high hundreds. You know, $500 contract, you get 70%. You're talking, you know, a few $100s win just with 1 or 2 contracts. Pretty good. So you can see people are pretty much over the moon about this. 250 out of 520, very quick 107% win. This guy went 248 to 480, 245 to 5, over 100% in a day, 250 to 475. Pretty amazing, right? And the thing is, this is not like a one-off. If you look at my track record that I've been meticulously documenting, this is actually fairly common. This was the last loss that I saw, which was 2 months ago now. Let's see where we're at. Not all of these are played perfectly. You might not capture the whole move. Max win on this one was only 40%, for example. I do put links to the videos sometimes that I have on YouTube, so you can go and check them out as well. But yeah. And occasionally you'll get a losing trade, but who cares? Not every trade is going to be a winner, and the wins generally outweigh the losers with this service, so I highly recommend it. Like I said, you can get this currently for $99 for a whole year, which is ridiculous. Absolutely amazing value. Just go to my website, click on my affiliate link, which is this guy, and it'll take you to the landing page. I can't guarantee that when you're watching this will still be live. This probably isn't going to be a deal that is around forever, right? Because imagine how much money they're losing on a service that only costs $99 a year. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright guys, hope you have a good weekend. I'll talk to you soon.